Saints go marching in, oh, when the Saints go marching in.
Back like a sumo, leaving your face in the grass. You know, I don't take a dulo lightly. Just done it 'cause it came out right.
From a city that's played host to 10 Super Bowls, here's a look inside the Superdome in New Orleans. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store. As it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the New Orleans Saints. Here's the former UCLA Bruin, Kaimi Fairbairn, to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Georgia State High School Player of the Year in 2020. Here's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to have a Rams first down as he gets us up past the 30 to the 32. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That's into the hands of Tutu Atwell. So 8 yards on the completion there. And they'll be left with second and a couple. This defense for the Saints, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So in Saints territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 41.
First down.
They'll set up to throw. That's complete to the tight end, Terrence Ferguson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
A gain of 14. First down, Rams.
They'll look to throw again. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on second and inches. They'll set up a throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Touchdown.
Tutu Atwell. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Rams are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
And they're on the 26-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. It's no secret that this is a team that's built on passing, but as you always tell me, you have to throw the run in there every now and then to keep that pass sharp.
Yeah, you have to, because otherwise, if they never have to worry about running the football, it is just a controlled sprint to your quarterback, and eventually, you're calling on your backup quarterback.
But they got to do better than that last go-around. They went in the wrong direction. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll go with a keeper. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Saints at 5-4 now on the year. They were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You've got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Next, the receivers help spread the defense out. They were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. Here's Pacheco headed right. And he's taken down inside the 30. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
There's no rest to my shining down. Whatever I got your money up. Believe what I got for money down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Jeremy Chin picks it up. And the Rams are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
2nd and 4. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
3rd and 13.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive. He comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser-focusing confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw. When they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations, ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Gibbs straight ahead. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
First down. It's a gain of 20.
The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And now an audible here into something else. They go play action here on 1st down. And he just throws this one away. That was a bit strange, and here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
He'll look to throw. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a 1st down due to the previous penalty.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want. Anytime they want to throw the football, there was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Now back to throw. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They currently sit one game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. But Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, it depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Ready?
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. They'll try and start this drive in the air. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this one is incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
And he's going to take this all the way down to the Saints' 12-yard line. 69 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Touchdown, Rams! Puka Nacua, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0.
14. Saints, nothing.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
And still second quarter, you get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. And the punt goes out of bounds, so no chance to bring it back, and they will spot it at the 24-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down.
First down. A gain of 26 yards. First down.
Slot man moves right. Now a play fake here on first down. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Puka Nacua, his second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Rams have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he is caught. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
13 yards on the play.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down. He's airing it out for Williams. That is incomplete.
I believe I'm following their logic. Take the big shot downfield, loosen things up. You're hoping to get some points on the board before the half. Maybe now you come back and throw some underneath stuff in order to make sure you get a completion.
That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams 40. That reception, it brings him up to the 700 plateau. He's at 700 career NFL catches now.
And that club in baseball, a rather exclusive club, and one we talk about all the time. In football, puts you in the top 50 all-time range. Not so bad either.
Took nearly the entire first half, but a first red zone opportunity for him here. 1st and 10 right at the 20. And it's straight. It's Pacheco. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. He'll look to throw. Touchdown, Saints. Mark Andrews from 6 yards away. And the Saints are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. That seemed like a much-needed touchdown after 21 unanswered points to start the game.
It's not often that you equate a football game to a golf tournament, but it's like you don't want to shoot yourself out of the tournament too early. So they needed that touchdown to make sure that they got an opportunity to not just get back into this game, but a chance to win it later if they continue to play well.
Set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
The Rams take over 1st and 10.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in the face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. They'll drop the throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Atwell! Tutu Atwell with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Rams will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
For the extra point.
The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Saints 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now it's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Aiden Hutchinson. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Brings up 3rd
Now 3rd down and very long. They'll throw now on the final play. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. That one is going to sting. First play of the 3rd quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this 3rd quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key. Crucial. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives them a new set of downs.
First down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
And that could have been the lifeline they needed. This is a play that could have been made. Instead, it's just going to fall incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs here.
And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line.
115 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Back to throw here. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA.
Puka Nacua there to make the grab. And the Rams take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6.
No problem there on the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive was the issue in the first half as well. And that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Picked off by Troy Anderson. Inside the 20. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Well, whatever adjustments they're trying to make over on that sideline, Charles, this defense, they just seem to be a step in front of them and not giving them a chance to implement any of those changes. And here, a pick 6, and they widen the lead.
At least a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps. And right now, they are thinking hard about putting this opponent away. That turnover, it grew their lead and just totally deflated that offense. Now these next couple of series, you can take them out of the game entirely if you continue on this pace.
42, Saints 7.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
To the left side, he finds Bond. Here comes third and the length of the football.
Brings up third down.
They'll try it. Oh, he's hitting across the football. Put him on the carpet.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Call that an even 50 yards on the punt with 7 on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this talk about that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And some space here. Shoves off the tackle. Inside the 20. Touchdown, LA! Jahmyr Gibbs, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. The kick is point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. Oh, look at the juke. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. 25-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33. They'll set up to throw. Well, that'll be incomplete. Boy, took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 17 yards. Well, still in the third quarter here. Now, you look at the scoreboard, that deficit probably a little too much to overcome. But completions like that may be something to build on for future weeks.
Yeah, it's all about ending things on a strong note here, isn't it? Because my mindset is it's a new ball game from here to the end. Make sure it's a good one and close it out.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 61 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Again, it's Pacheco. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
2nd and 6. They'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3-and-out.
Let's go. Viking 18. 79. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 19 tight. 19.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Toward the pylon. Caught. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4. And now it's 2nd and goal.
4-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and goal. At the Rams' 2-yard line.
Pacheco is not going Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at them if you're going to run the football. If you're going to throw it, something quick, get it out of your hands in a hurry. Well, no one likes to see that drop. I guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Back to throw. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. An incompletion there on 4th and goal from the 3. And this Rams defense comes up with a goal line stand. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And now their defense came through with a goal line stand, got them the ball back. See what they can do about putting a drive together. Long way to go.
They need to reward that defense. A goal line stand, they've got to make that stand up themselves, right? Give the defense a chance to catch their breath on the sidelines. At least get 2 first downs. 3 would be better. Change field position. Let them catch their breath.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. A nice little gain.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd.
They'll look to throw here. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. And how about the big boy, the D tackle there, feasting on the O-line, getting his squad 2 points.
The glory guys are the defensive ends and the outside linebackers. They create the pressure from the edge, but those big fellas inside that can collapse a pocket, sometimes they get rewarded too.
Extra round at the post-game buffet. After the safety, remember, they also need to give up the football, and here's the free kick. And now, how about this? The free kick from the 20 going to be out of bounds, and that, of course, is a penalty. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. Oh, a heck of a move. Man. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Open man, that's Bond. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
1-yard line.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. There he goes, right side. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back from school.
A nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap 1.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
boys. We survived outside, all from the music.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough day for them. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll bring it up here right at the 40-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 3.
Check smash. 18 Cardinal. Go.
They'll set up a throw. That is caught. It's Williams. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 33. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So from Rams territory now, it's first and 10 down at the 33. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18-yard line. Now back to throw. They'll find Williams on the slant. And the Saints are going to be set up in first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
And they're going to get to him. A sack back at the 9-yard line. They'll go as a loss of 8 and a tough result there on first and goal. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. Looking to throw. And he's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 9-yard touchdown ground. And the Saints get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. And CD, they just haven't had a whole lot to cheer about here, but it may be cliche, but give them credit for this. They've continued to fight and scratch and claw, and they get the touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And I'm okay with that cliche, all right? Maybe it'll alleviate the sting a little bit because at least they can look in the mirror and realize they fought all the way through. Horrible game for them, not one they'll want to remember. At least they'll keep their heads up and have some pride when they leave the stadium.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. This has really just been a lopsided affair. What a performance they put on, and now they get the football back here with a big lead in the fourth quarter. On the pass, we might be discussing dinner plans, talking about steak and sushi, whatever the case is, CD. This ball game is pretty much run on the books.
Yeah, we really could have started bringing up dinner a long time ago if we wanted to, partner. And I think a few of the guys out in the field already making plans for the evening.
Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
He'll look to throw. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And a short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. They find a man over the middle. Tutu Atwell. Well, he did pick up at 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's fourth down. Here comes the Rams punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing, and partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5.
Set up. Liking 18. Go.
That's taken in by Bond. 7 catches for him now in this last one. A first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
That'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. There goes a gain of 4. And that will bring up second down.
Completion was given up, and that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Second down and 6 now. They'll look to throw again. Open man is Bond. He's got it.
That's good for the Saints. First down.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so